All right, let's do this. Oh hey, the valued creator in our community, you are invited to provide feedback on impact YouTube has in your life, economy, society, and culture. Please help us reshape YouTube. Sure, why not? Um, in which country do I live? India, no, U.S. Okay, Oxford Economics is conducting a study on behalf of Google to help us assess YouTube's impact on the economy, society, and culture, and understand how creators use YouTube services. As a valued creator in our economy, we invite you to provide feedback on the impact of YouTube has on your life, economy, society, culture. Your input will make YouTube. Um, yeah, blah blah blah. You know, let's go to the new session. Um, please reword this. Please summarize and reword this in normal people. How normal people talk. Doing a study, Google, we want to know how YouTube is affecting everything like economy, how people live, what's cool or old. This includes understanding what helps you do your thing on YouTube. Since you're someone who's good with what you do on YouTube, we love your thoughts on how YouTube has changed things for you. The economy live. Yeah. Youch. I really do not care. I media. Um, yeah, let's leave the page. Okay. New session. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Blah blah blah. Next. In which way do you upload videos as a YouTube creator? Um, in a personal capacity. Well, how else would you? Um, I guess there's a freelancer. For now, it's personal, I guess. So I don't get anything out of this. What is my age? Dude, I am old. How many active YouTube channels do you own or operate in 2025? Number of channels. Um, active one. Yeah, right now. Please estimate the number of subscribers to your most popular channel. Yeah, I don't have hardly anyone. Or manage your YouTube with any. No. See, I wanted to do some things with the supernatural Bible changes, but the whole thing with that is that we first started having issues when we went to collab together. I tried to first I tried to we tried to do the whole authentication thing where you go and you create what is it? You create access for the other person to use the same YouTube account. We had issues where I'd try to log in for that sort of thing, and then it makes the other person on the other side say yes um, at the time of login, and we couldn't even line that up. So I tried to log in, and he would never get the key for it. There's always so much problems when you try to collab that way, using the same account. That is. Um, so after a while, I think I had learned that whenever I try to do something with other people, it just doesn't get there. I don't. I just I just don't. Um, I don't know. I don't get anything accomplished. There's no. I don't end up with any content. I don't. I just all I end up with is messages back and forth. A few days at a time, being like, "Hey, are you there yet? Did you do anything, or what did you do? Did you accomplish anything?" And it's like, "Oh, I had trouble with work, or I had to do this with family, and I just didn't have time. Things came up. It just didn't work." So yeah, so the whole thing with YouTube. So yeah, I don't manage anything with other people. Which gender do you predominantly identify? Dude, there's only two, male and female. Um, yeah. Ah, what the heck is non-binary? There are literally only two genders. Troglodyte, non they do not identify as male or female. They may feel like their gender doesn't fit. How do you either have one or the other? So you're male, female. That's how you're born. It's not based on your feelings. It's based on what you have down there. This isn't some new age. It is hippie nonsense. It's actually rooted in understanding the human biology and then physical that do not blah blah blah. Concept of non-binary is supported by the research and where's the research coming from? It's coming from these liberal nonsense people. I just don't understand it, dude. Why are they doing this? It doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah. I'm a man. I identify as male. In which state do I identify with? Um. Yeah. Let me do that in first. All right. Now that I chose my living place, what best describes the area you live in? Rural. So not in the city. I'm not necessarily in the suburbs either. Please use the highest level of education you have attained. Less than a high school diploma. That's people that realized even some of that isn't okay. Did at least get through high school. I feel like at least then you're supposed to have a basic understanding of reading, writing, math, um, how to add and subtract money. The basics. Then you can get a job or go into a different apprenticeship or something like electrician or a plumber or carpenter. Um, you don't need college for that thing because college is just a waste of time for that one. You can get paid on the job training for that sort of thing. You don't need college. College is a joke for that. Um, so yeah, I just went to high school, but I did try to go to college, but so first I'd wanted to be an accountant, and then I was finding that I was having to take other history and other courses, and I'm like, dude, why do I need courses in college that are completely unassociated with something like math or or doing taxes or something like that. Um, they're they're different fields of study. So why do I need that for credits just to become an accountant? So yeah, it wasn't long even into the college courses where I'm like, dude, why am I even doing this? They even made you take an exercise gym course in the college I was at, and it's like, what's the point? Am I getting paid? Am I going to be paid to exercise as an accountant? I probably doubt it. Um, then there's bachelor's degree, which I guess there's something with money and other stuff. Who knows how things are going to end up with AI? Because AI is going to end up going after a lot of jobs. Seriously. Um, I mean, it's not great all the time. It hallucinates a lot, but I mean, once AI can get the programming just locked in, then yeah, I think at that point we're pretty much cooked as far as that's concerned. Um, Let me see. So yeah, it was high school. Would you describe your career as being in the media and entertainment industry? Um, I'm gonna say not sure because I kind of want it to be, but I'm I am not at that point yet. So um, it's like for years though, I was working in a rundown garage shop, um, getting paid barely above like minimum wage. Dude, it's like my pay was like um I think a little over 12 or 13 bucks an hour. Um, which I don't know. I came from a time when like 7 or 8 bucks an hour minimum wage for basic stuff was okay, and you could even afford an apartment with it. So I'm kind of showing my age there. Um, but when you see okay when you see 12 13 bucks as like around what I was making, and then you look in the stores are offering around the same wages. Yeah, the prices for what I guess the baseline has went up since I had started. And really, when I just got out of being a mechanic, like a basic mechanic, um, yeah, a lot has changed in like the career, trying to find a job type of thing. Um, in fact, in looking at other jobs in the area, um, they're making over 20 bucks an hour doing the same job that I was doing in that shop. So yeah, it's I don't know, it kind of left a bitter taste in my mouth when the shop got shut down, and then I find out all this different stuff. We're about to ask you a series of questions related to your estimated time spent as a YouTube creator and how that compares with time you may spend working on other things. This will help us assess impact of YouTube on jobs and the economy. Yeah, why not? Okay. On average, how much time do you spend on your YouTube channels as a YouTube creator? Yeah. So for right now, it's less than 8, but dude, I just got out of being a mechanic. What, don't get on my, don't get on my case here. The total number of videos you posted in YouTube in 2025. What share are long form versus short term, i.e., shorts? Yeah, I don't have any shorts. Um, that's like what is it? TikToks. It's like you have the attention span of a goldfish. Um, yeah. YouTube's impact on your life, society, and culture. To what extent do you agree with the following statements? YouTube search and recommendation features help me get discovered. I don't know yet. YouTube is important platform for building my brand. Uh, yeah, I can agree with that. Um, oh wait, I skipped that one. Feel a sense of community amongst other creators and my audience. I'm neutral because when you're just starting out, it's like you're just trying to find your way. So I have no idea about that. YouTube helps me export my content to international audiences I wouldn't otherwise have access to. I I don't even know yet. Um, I just have no ability to see. I mean, I have so little on my channel so far that I can't really say. YouTube provides an opportunity to create content and earn money that I wouldn't get from traditional. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Um, I mean, if you can, yeah, uh, it's like in the old days. All you even before internet, all you had was getting on TV, and if you couldn't get, if you couldn't, go there and put in and try out for acting or anything, you could never get on TV or anything, basically. But YouTube, you can start putting out your videos, and it's basically like if people like your content, then you'll get noticed and more views and stuff. So having more than one format for my YouTube content makes it easier to grow my audience. Uh, yeah, I can agree that it can help grow. Once used influence I discovered on YouTube to make positive impact to society. Yeah, I would hope that everyone would want to make a positive impact. Are important to growing. But what does that even mean? Personalized recommendations on YouTube. Um, so I don't know. It's like say you're a Democrat or a Republican and you are putting videos of things that you agree with or disagree with. A lot of times, YouTube shows you content of people that kind of align with your same position. So people that disagree with you, their stuff doesn't really show on your feed as much. I know both YouTube and Facebook does that. That's why That's why, based on what your opinions are with people in your community, you end up being shocked when there are people that flat, not only disagree with you, but strongly disagree with you. Um, so, so, I mean, with the people on the other side of the fence, that's you're not being discovered by them because they'll never see your content. They'll never find it for the most part, unless it seems like it's a fluke if they do. I don't know. There's a there's goodness. There's someone on Facebook that I guess changed their stance on politics and stuff, and without them blasting their opinions on Facebook, I wouldn't have even realized how different people's opinions are on things. Um, so it's like, to me, it's like completely unhinged. And I think I'm like, dude, that's crazy when I read it. And it's like I don't get mad, I don't block or I don't unfollow or anything. It's in a way I think it's interesting to see other people's sides on things. But yeah, it's just keep scrolling down if you don't agree with them. But yeah, that's their opinion on things. Uh, I'm gonna be kind of neutral on that one. YouTube provides an important platform for sharing my unique perspectives. Yeah, I can say that. YouTube is an essential platform to earn a global presence. Yeah, yeah. Because there's not many places you can go to. Um, I mean, you end up with the big ones: YouTube, Twitch, Reddit, Facebook. Facebook still, I guess Facebook's on a decline, but they're still up there. Um, Twitter. How important is it to live in a city with an established media industry? London, Mumble, to succeed in traditional media. Um, yeah, I think it's very important to succeed in traditional media. Um, but to succeed in YouTube, it's not. I don't think it's important at all to, because there are people that don't live anywhere near even in the U.S. that get followers and stuff. So yeah, it's not. I think it's. I guess it depends on if you're collabing with other content creators. Uh, but in a way, you can still do like group chats online. So um, with internet where people can talk together, that distance doesn't really matter at all. In fact, like with like with my model here, it's like I could green screen this model, um, put green right here, and send the video feed to them, and they could green screen that out, and it'd be my model would be right beside theirs, and we're talking without two different cameras going on at the same time. So you can kind of use technology to make the video look better. So okay, we're about to ask you a series of questions related to your typical revenue. Um, yeah, it doesn't describes how you receive income for your active. I have not gotten to that point. I'm still beginning, so I have not. Um, I have not gotten that yet. Yes, I do not make any money yet at all. Nope. We'll now ask you a few questions about the costs you have in maintaining your activities on YouTube and any people you employ during so. That were related to your. Oh, goodness. Um, um, so 2025. Yeah, I think it's around there because there are things that I needed to get um for um like YouTubing, VTubing, and other stuff. So this model right here is just a basic model, but I have another one, which I'm probably going to use more since it's hard to do content with live 2D when you're not when you don't have the computer set up to do the process. It's like you have to start live TD, and then you have to go through the settings to make sure everything's working right with the camera and everything else, and then you have to get it into OBS and have the settings right for OBS with your different sources and scenes, and making sure that between going through recording videos with either commenting on posts or videos or doing games, you have to have time to set all that stuff up. So if you don't have anyone helping you, it's just a major time sink, I guess. So this one, so like on mine, it just has some basic um, different windows here that automatically go there based based on a Python script because Linux doesn't seem to like me very much, and I just don't want to mess with. So yeah, I have costs where I was I was planning on setting up some things for YouTube, or at least attempting, making the attempt, because if that's something that interests you, then you totally should do it. Or like people who like being a mechanic, they put more time in that, and they put they put um, they fund they put money into it. They buy tools, like the mechanic thing. They buy tools, or an accountant. They have to have good equipment for their computers and such. Like the computer. My goodness. Even the whole thing with the computers, I had to. I was lucky that when I bought this computer, it was. I mean, it was right before the RAM hike that just completely spiked. So I mean, I think it's a decent computer. Due to the what is it? Um, Q to what is his name? The tech guy, Linus, with his framework association. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up getting a framework desktop that 128 gigabytes of unified RAM. I think it has like I forgot whether it was like an AGPU or an iGPU or something, but basically the RAM can be used for the CPU and the GPU. Um, so the whole thing with my chatbot, I needed it to run locally because I just completely hate how sanitized like ChatGPT and like Gemini are. Um, I like using it for coding or basic stuff, just trying to get things done. But yeah, talking to it or trying to get any kind of personality or sass or wit or anything, I don't really care for it. There is what is it? There is what is it? DeepSeek. I think DeepSeek you can get a better you can put a prompt in it, and I think you'll get more results. But their API and all stuff, you're sending everything to China, and I would accidentally probably give them information I shouldn't. Just messing around with it. Um, um, yeah. So there's that. Okay, so let's go back to this. Um, so cost on startup that I haven't done yet. So for the computer VTuber models and stuff, VTuber model it actually costs. I mean, without getting into more like big and fancy, you're probably looking at $600 to $1,000 for the model itself, and to animate can also be around $1,000 too. Um, so that's just basic stuff, and like I have other models that are like, um, oops, yeah, that's uh, yeah, that was my confirmation with Leah. Prioritizing money because I'm broke. What? Well, people are crazy. Welcome to welcome to Leah. This is the beginning of our server. Yeah. Well, that what? Oh, I was gonna do this. So I mean, if nothing is animated, um, basically you end up with a picture of a bunch of layers, like the mustache is on its own layer. Then you have different parts of the jacket that there. It's all a bunch of layers that you rig with software to move around. Um, if you go after the more of the basic ones, um, it can be around like $300, 200. Um, but I mean, like Leah there on Discord that I had on for a second. Oh, I wish I was able to afford that model. Um, they look cute. Um, but um, but yeah, there are things with that you probably. I mean, how would I even explain it? The higher the price, it's like the more details that go into the drawing. Like, uh, like, uh, like you can see on my face, on here, that there's more detail that could probably go to, or like, say like emotes where you have like hearts in your eyes, or like an angry tick if you're angry and all. Um, it starts out with a basic drawing there, and then the rigger, the person who animates it, kind of expands on it. And yeah, all that all takes time and money from both the artist and the person that's animating it. So that incurs a lot of costs. Um, yeah. So which categories do these costs fit into? It's just me, so I have no employee salaries. Yeah, I have not made any money off of this. Hiring a freelance filmmakers, editors, production staff, equipment, rental studios. Um, no, a man in special. I have no one. I'm making no money, so purchase of equipment. Yes, I bought the computers. Of other items for use in videos, props for cooking ingredients, construction media, or items purchased for reuse, or I mean, VTuber is like a decoration for the screen. Um, yeah, so that's you indicated approximately cost of one to really do. Um. So, more or less, probably more or less half for both, because the computer thing wasn't cheap. And if you add all the different stuff for the VTuber background and other stuff, it's around 50-50. Honestly, I think I probably spent more than that. But and that's whenever you get into something like this, you have to spend money to make money. I don't like it, but uh, there you go. At least for what I'm doing, what I want to do, I needed to put the money in because um, because like the whole thing with the API cost and all, and that I didn't want to do go have someone else running the software. I wanted to do it on my own computer. So when you take a niche or niche and you go to a certain portion of it that if you want to do such and such, you have there are I guess there are different things that requirements. That's what it is. There are different requirements if for things you want to do. Um, some people don't like it, but it is what it is. On average months, and how many people did you employ to support your YouTube activity? Do not include freelancers. Uh, none. Yeah, none. Yeah, I just none. Uh, none. Yeah. Okay. In the last year, how many freelancers did you hire to support your content creation activity? None. Oh wait, did you hire to support your? Oh, that huh. In the last wait, that I mean I hired. Okay, so I have there's some weird. Okay, so that would probably include like the models that I have. Um, so so I have my Dracmas model. So that was made. I have uh uh Leah who made the other model. The two people that did like the gaming controllers. So that's for the dog model. Um, the profile picture, that's six. Dude, I don't know. Let me, okay, okay, let me, new, how am I supposed to remember all this? Um, I'm trying to be accurate. Let me. Um. So where are you? Okay. So uh so there's uh Leah that did uh most models. So that's one. Um I have a dog girl model. That's that's two. Um there's the Dracmas model. Model AE, I don't care. So that's three. So the con- two controllers. Uh, so then I had someone draw a profile profile picture. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five. I'm just gonna put that there. So I have six there so far. Um, let's see. Um, animated background. Um, that's seven so far, I think. Um, uh, yeah, dude, I have to go back to my purchase history to see what all I actually ordered. Um, hmm. So I had another YouTube model that I bought that was able to be monetized. That I ended up having to put in that I had to put in a request to get my money back on PayPal because they turned around and tried to resell the model when it was supposed to be one of a kind. Um, and that sort of thing, you end up with issues when say I tried to make merch for it, and then there was someone else that was also trying to make merch for it, and we're both we would both be arguing, and then we'd go back to the artist and we'd be like, dude, why do you sell us a one of a kind model, both of us? So yeah, it's a one of a kind model that there's none of it, but the main thing for the VGen website is that the one of a kind model is supposed to be this you have the one of a kind model, not someone else. That not that it's the only model in existence, but it comes from like the owner aspect. You're the only one who has access and using or streaming with the model. Um, so um, I bought some guides, but that's not really part of it. Um, so someone made a Minecraft skin. So, um, let me. Uh, Minecraft skin. That puts it at 8 people that I hired for stuff for future content. Um, oh, and then then there's Boo, which I haven't used any of those models yet. Um, so Boo made the Jessica model. So that puts it. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's five. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's nine people that there's content that I'm gonna end up using later on. Um, so they're they're digital assets and stuff that will help me later on. Um, Yeah, I didn't hire any interns. I don't have the money for apprentice. What would I apprentice? I'm not even qualified for that. Um, advance my biz. I don't think it's apical yet. Um, well, I mean it is apical, I guess. Um, YouTube is an important source of my income. I'm s- I'll just put neutral. What impact does your role as a YouTube creator have on the following aspects of your life? Family life. Um, no impact yet. Nothing yet. I I think it's somewhat positive now because I'm doing things instead of being negative about I guess the career I had. Financial stability. Yeah, there's no impact yet. Yeah, no impact yet. Um, I think I have a good outlook on things. My relationship with the communities I identify. I have basically no impact yet. Do you have any other comments on the impact YouTube has on your life and livelihood? Um, Selecting anonymous quotes may be included in the published reports used in marketing materials or shared. Um, Please not include any personal information in your response. Please reword this in normal people language. Cannot understand. I'm dumb. I just kind of want to see what my my AI is going to spit out with this. Can you tell us how YouTube has affected your life and job? All answers will be kept private and won't be combined together. Might use some. Um. Okay. Reword this as if I am a Baptist pastor. Dear child of God, we would like to know how the platform known as YouTube has shaped your daily walk and provided your needs. Huh. The Lord shall grant us wisdom to use your words wisely. They may grace the pages of our reports, adorn our church's promotional materials, or be shared among the brothers and sisters of YouTube. Fear not, for we shall ensure your thoughts remain true and clear. Um, yeah, keep your details hidden because it's like we don't want to be responsible with that. I wish Discord was the same way. Keep your details hidden. Don't show us IDs. Blah blah blah. Okay, what else is there? Um, as a uh, okay, put yourself in my shoes. Um, I'm a mechanic that the job just went out of business. I just started doing YouTube videos when I got this survey. How would you answer the base question? Um, time. Um, yeah, financial provision. No, the base question. How would you answer it? There we go. Uh, answer as if you are a mechanic out of work, going to going into doing YouTube videos, please. Okay. Um, when the shop shut down, I wasn't sure what gonna do next, but then hit me. Um, yeah, I'm not doing uh tutorials or anything like that. It's not putting food on the table right now. Um, um, yeah. So, I get news. I get news from YouTube where it's otherwise not possible since I don't get the newspaper or have tread um old tread forms of media. of course, the internet isn't new anymore, but answering from the standpoint that TV and newspaper have been around much longer. YouTube, traditional TV. Um, the inter. Why am I misspelling everything? The entertainment aspect alone has um, helped me help me keep things to, together when my during times when I have struggled with work and there was no one to help me vent or unwind. So yeah, that's truthful. Rejected. Well, that sucks. I'd be truthful and honest and rejected. I'm not qualified. I'm not good enough. Oh well. Yeah, onto something else. That's all we can do is keep moving.